Hi, welcome to a new week. You'll have to excuse my scratchy throat. The smoke has taken its toll, but hopefully it won't be this way for very long. And we are in the month of Baba Yaga, and she has been very, very vocal already. She's, you know, one thing that revealed itself over this weekend as I was working with Baba Yaga is that she will often make things messier before she cleans them up. Yeah, thank you, Brandy. I am feeling a little better. I've been taking it easy this weekend. But Baba Yaga will make things messy before she cleans them up. And the reason that I figured this out was because where her altar is in the store and temple building had gotten kind of in a little disarray. And then one of my coworkers went and cleaned it all up. But then another of my coworkers was like, I know that just got cleaned up, but I actually feel like what I need to do is to go and take absolutely everything out, look at it all, assess it all, and then I can clean it back up. And so she did. She started that process. So now what was in slight disarray then went to clean, but it wasn't fully clean because it was a lot of unexamined items that were tidy, but unexamined. And now it's going to get really clean. It's so dirty right now. Like right now, it's a mess down there. But it's part of Baba Yaga's way. Yeah, like cleaning out my closets, chaos before the cleanup. That's exactly right. That's exactly right, Mary Beth. So today, let's really think about just, in addition to whatever divination we get, let's think about what is the mess that is feeling like it gets messier by the minute in order for us to be able to clean it up. And let's light this candle. Crone mother, bone mother, healer, seer, witch, secret keeper, screech owl, mighty wolf bitch, Baba Yaga bright dawn, Baba Yaga red sun, Baba Yaga midnight, Baba Yaga black sky woman, keep me safe within your sight, keep me on the path of right. Crone mother, bone mother, healer, seer, witch, secret keeper, screech owl, mighty wolf bitch, Baba Yaga bright dawn, Baba Yaga red sun, Baba Yaga midnight, Baba Yaga black sky woman, keep me safe within your sight, keep me on the path of right. And for those who are just joining in the practice this week, we are working with the Sacred Rebels Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Yes, Leslie says, I remember reciting this with you at the Symposium Baba Yaga class. That's right. Hail the mighty deconstruction, sifting through the bones of what leaves and what can endure. Yes, exactly, Jessai. Beautifully put. Yesterday, instead of having fireworks, obviously, because the fires are raging, are the words to this posted somewhere? Great question, Brandy. Yes, they are. In the if you go in the Goddess Temple app to the 3 lines at the bottom of the app, click on that and go to devotion. You can scroll down to Baba Yaga. There's a whole section on her. And feel free, and the chant is in there. All right. So for those who are new to this, we're working with the Sacred Rebels Oracle. The other day I felt personally called out by it. It was like, you have to receive. And so this weekend, when I was at home, I relaxed. I took a little time off. I went to the river, put my body in the river. That was really good. And then last night, because there's no fireworks, we were just sort of like sitting outside and hanging out. And then the power went out. The power to the whole town went out. And it was great. It was so quiet. Wow, Danielle, when you see what our divination is today, what you just said there about the process is going to be like, um, so we got to sit outside. It was completely quiet. It was so beautiful. There were no lights. The street lights were out. Everything was out. We were just in the darkness, us and the bats, and there was no fireworks. There was nothing disruptive. There were a couple people shooting off fireworks down the street, but then some people called and they put a stop to that really quickly. So it was actually, for me, over the weekend, I had this really pure moment of just totally relaxing, because when the power's out, there's nothing you can do. So today, here, Danielle, as promised, faith in the process. And how applicable is this to the what we were just saying about cleaning out the closets? You kind of are taking things out and you're looking at it all, and it's just getting cluttered and cluttered and cluttered, and you're like, oh my gosh, is this the right thing to do? And then it is the right thing to do. So you have faith in the process. We're going to hear what Alana Fairchild has to say about this. And by the way, the artwork in this deck is by Autumn Skye Morrison. No matter how powerful we are, how much courage and strength we have, there are times when we can't quite move ourselves along to the next phase of life or creative exploration. At such times, we need some divine intervention, a little help pulling our trolley along, so to speak. When we're at the edge of our own limits and we have no more personal resources, we might be left with only one spiritual power, that of faith. Fortunately, that is enough. As unlikely as it may seem, the invisible help from the universe is often more powerful than the physical efforts of 1,000 men. Yay, 10,000 men, I'd say. That is because the invisible help is not limited by physical laws. It can shift, bend, and move in ways that defy limitation. It can affect, evoke, and influence situations through invisible but undeniably persuasive means. You are in a situation where you cannot set right the course of events all by yourself. This is not an indication that you've done anything wrong, nor does it suggest that you're not strong enough. It's a sign that there is something bigger unfolding in your life, and your willpower will be supplemented by the power of life itself. Sometimes a bigger plan needs to manifest for the benefit of humanity and the earth. You need to shift your perspective to realize that you are part of the greater unfoldment of life, that your individual life serves the greater plan, and that you are not separate from its genius. This is what is happening now. You happen to be instrumental to the greater plan, and as such, you need to accept your position and be moved, while also being empowered and protected as you make personal progress through your role in that grander scheme. This is a time for humility and trust. You need complete faith in the processes and events that are happening. There's nothing to worry about. You will be moved most fully and easily, and with the most grace and assistance through faithful surrender. Ironically, it is through complete surrender in total faith that we become the most empowered. When we are no longer trying to impede the perfection of the greater plan, we can then be aligned and be moved by the process. Have faith in the benevolence of life rather than harboring the suspicion that life is seeking to catch you out, have a joke at your expense, or carelessly toss you about as though you mean nothing. Then you can relax a little. You can't do it on your own. There is an opportunity for you to be moved from the situation you are currently in to the next chapter in your life story. It is too big a shift to be done alone. It needs the grace of life to intervene on your behalf, but you will need faith. You may feel as though the wheels of your trolley are coming off, or that they're a bit rickety. But you must also understand that the voice of life is now coming straight to your heart with this message. I have resources you do not know of. It is safe to trust in my ways and in my wisdom. I love you, and I'm guiding you toward all that is rightfully yours. Know that what is rightfully yours and what your heart truly is what your heart truly desires, and that you need not fear loss. Nothing that is meant to come to you will be denied, and it is safe for you to let go and to allow me to move you. Through faith, peace is restored, and you are able to know this and perhaps have some fun in the process. So, today we're going to go into total, yes, Jennifer says deconstruction. We're going into total surrender, total trust. Hello, Christina. Hello, Marco and Paris. We're going into total trust, total surrender, that it's all going to be what is meant to be, whether it's what we've planned or not. And Danielle says, heard and witnessed. So 100% faith, 100% trust. Universe, Guan Yin, I place this at your feet. Guan Yin Bodhisattva, please pour your compassion onto me. Baba Yaga, please show me how to handle the change cleverly in a smart way. Help me trust that sometimes there needs to be a mess made before things can actually get cleaned up. And that in the pulling out of all that effluvia, I will find the little gems, and so will you. It is so hard, says Brandy. It is so hard. You know, I also think that there's a really useful metaphor here for giving birth, which is that, you know, if you, for those of you who have given birth, you know this, if you bear down too soon, nothing good happens. Nothing can happen. You don't have your water break and immediately start pushing. You've got to wait until it's the right wave in the contraction to bear down. So let's not bear down before it's time. And Tish says, I'm so in this right now, in this divine time, 100% trust. And Leslie says, reach out and touch faith. Now I'm going to have that song in my head all day, Leslie. I love it. All right, everybody, this is our trust fall. But you know what? Baba Yaga's created a beautiful feather bed, and we are able to fall into it. And Guan Yin has her vase of nectar, pouring it onto our heads. And all the other guardians and guides that we work with are here too, helping. They want to help. They want to assist us. So we have to surrender in complete trust and say, okay, universe, you show me. I thought I knew, maybe I still know, but you show me. Let's just do that today and relax into it so that we don't bear down prematurely. That's our short bit for today, if that's what you were here for. Thanks for coming. But if you want to stay on, you can do Guan Yin practice with us, which starts now with 3 prostrations before the shrine. And sometimes when we're in that trust fall, we have to remember that we're allowed to take refuge. So let's do that. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention, a person, place, situation, or circumstance that will benefit from today's practice. And over the weekend, I was reading more about that building that collapsed in Miami. And let's hold all of the people who have lost somebody in that tragedy and all of those who were lost. And let's recite the four immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balance point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering to Guan Xiyin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Om Ahum. 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 Reverently, I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time, and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guan Yin, remain until the end of samsaric existence, and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. 108 recitations now of Namo Guan Yin Pusa, calling upon the one who knows that everything is working in divine order and reminds us. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. 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 And the brief wind horse practice of Tara by Patrul Rinpoche. Lume Choksum Chidang Jetsun Ma Gyayum Pakma Drome Jintu Yi Daki Setsu Paljor Nyandrak Nyam Yornu Dadam Yarji Sushindu Kepar Kaje Wangtang Lungtan Yam Nampa Soshing Chitu Gyawa Lang Chije Lekpe Lamdu Drowa Dang Sering Neme De Dang Den Shi. Through the blessings and powers of the unfailing Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and of Jetsunma, mother of the Buddha's noble Tara, may our lifespan merit prosperity and renown, increase like a waxing moon, like a rising summer lake. Especially may our good fortune, Wangtang and Windhorse, be healed when they weaken, rejoined when interrupted, raised up when sinking down. May whatever we do turn out well, and may good health, long life, peace, and happiness be ours. Lume choksum chidang jetsun ma gyayum pagma drome jintu yi daki sisu paljor nyandrak nyam yarnu dadang yarji soshindu kepar kaje wangtang lungtanam nyampa soshing chetu gawa long chije lekpe lamdu drowa dang sering neme dedang denjur shi. And 108 recitations now of Om Mani Padme Hum, sending out that trust, that complete faith to anyone who needs it today. Anyone who needs that little extra boost of complete faith, may you have it today. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And let's give thanks for our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. And long life prayer for Lama Dechen Yeshe Wangmo. Om Swasti. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of Supreme Bliss, Yeshe Wangmo, be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings, so that they blossom in radiant splendor. And let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guanxin Pusa. And we close with a bow to Guanyin, bow to one another, and a bow to the inner teacher, and wishing everyone a wonderful day. Let go and do your trust fall. The universe has got you in whatever way. Just for today, make it your mission to give it a try and then see what happens. Be back tomorrow, everyone. Bye.